First of all, guys, if you are looking to get any FIFA coins, check out U7 Buy. They're giving away 10 million coins and some of you may even get 14% off. Just make sure to use code RECALL when you purchase to enter in and get your extra 5% off. What is going on, guys? If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe and of course drop a like down below if you do want to be in for a chance of winning a PS5 or the new Xbox. And I am a 37-inch gaming monitor, a copy of FIFA 22 and 12,000 FIFA points. All you got to do is subscribe. We're going to have the links to the giveaway very, very soon. And of course, in order to win that, we do need to hit 10k on the channel, 3k over on Instagram, 500 followers on Twitch, and there is a final requirement which will be released once all those are done. But without further ado, guys, let's get into the first week of the top 5 of the silvers of the week. So we haven't done this before, but it's the top 5 silver methods we've done over the last week. So let's get into it. So this first one here is a pretty simple one. We've got Silver Rare, Basic and Premier League. Now the reason this one is a little bit different to what you'd normally have is by putting on Basic, you guarantee yourself you're not going to find any keepers there. Now as you can see, we've got a few cards here at 1k, so you can kind of tell where the price is going to land for these guys. Now 1.1, you got a few more here, so you can kind of see 1.1 doesn't seem like a bad sell point. So 950 for these guys isn't going to be a terrible pickup point. Now we've got to bear in mind, as usual, silvers are always going to be a different trading standard to most cards. The best time to be trading silvers is going to be when a rewards set has came out, because anyone with any mixed player packs or anything like that will get some silver players, and you can get them pretty cheap. Of course, as well, you've got any time that an SBC gives you a mixed players pack. That's when you really want to focus on silvers, because it is a little bit of a difficult one to work out when these guys are going to be the best to pick up. Now we're going to go for a little session of sniping. Now if we can't manage to pick one or two of these up during this period, we're obviously going to have a go at some mass bidding, and then of course hopefully in the next episode I can show you guys what we find. So you can see these guys don't seem to be going. Now Atsu specifically does seem like he usually goes for a little bit more. We've got one there at 1k, which I think is another one. Okay, let's have a look. So to be honest, it would be a safe bet to maybe go for Atsu or Izquierdo, but Benteke does seem like he's maybe lacking. Let's have a look at him. It's always worth checking just to see where the rest of them are at. So Benteke really is going for 1.1. It wouldn't be that much of a squeeze to try sell him for that. And we've got one at 950 there. We've managed to get Gale, so wonderful there. We can grab Gale. Let's see how much Gale's actually going for. You've got to check that when doing this. So let's have a look. Gale 1.3. 1.3, so we can get 1.3 out of him. To be honest, I'm going to go for that because we don't want to miss out on any profit here, and I will go ahead and sell the other one in my club because it does look like that's a nice little profit there as well. Let's see if we get any more. Is there anything coming in at 1k? We got these guys still there. Okay, so we're going to snipe a little bit more. We'll do like another 20 seconds and we'll move on to the next method, because this one has proven pretty decent. So I'm just going to get the next set of methods. We've got the next one pretty simply. We're going to move over to, once we've got this, lovely snipe on Schlupp there. So I believe that's the same nation and club as the right mid there. I think there was a Atsu. I think he's the same nation and club as him. Let me just have a look. Schlupp going for 2.6, 2.7, 2.5. Oh, we've got a nice snipe there. So this guy isn't on the market for under 2k. So we'll whack him up for 2.2. If he doesn't sell immediately, we know he's eventually going to sell for a little bit more than we've picked him up. So that one's quite nice. Didn't need to go ahead and do any of the mass bidding there. We seem to get those pretty easily. So this time we're going to go for the wonderful centre backs of the Spanish nation. Let's see what we got here. You got some at 850, some at 750. We've got 700 there. We'll take him straight off the bat. And to be honest, I'd say you really want to snipe around the 700 mark. To be fair, 700, 750 is really where you're going to be picking up the best snipes for these guys. And I wouldn't say 750 at the minute, purely because of the lack of obviously the compare price method. With compare price, 750 would be a great place to be comparing price and picking up any cards who aren't commonly 750 or any cards who you see under 750. But unfortunately, because they've taken that away, even though EA are saying that we can all make the best teams with trading, they are making it a little bit harder for us to do any of the best forms of trading, which is a little bit unfortunate. But you know, I don't think they've ever really been a company for the people, so I don't know really what we expected there. So it is what it is probably the best way to put that one. Now we're going to see if we can get one here at 700. We'll do the 10, 15, we'll do the 15 count. So 15, 14, 13, a little pause for the loading here. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is whack the max price up to 700, which is obviously where we picked up that first card. We're just going to pick up anything we see. So 350 there, that's wonderful. 350 there. What I'm just going to do is bid down the whole first page and leave it. Last time I did that, I managed to get 2 or 3 of the cards. So to be honest, it's not like a ridiculous way of doing it. You might only get 2 or 3, but realistically, how long has this taken me? What? 30 seconds maybe to do every one on this page. We get 3 of them. That's 30 seconds to get what? Couple hundred coins profit. Can't really complain about that. So we're going to knock that one there, and we're going to move on to the next one we've got here, rare German Bundesliga. So a lot of these filters with silver are rare. You don't really find much else. The only one that I can really say where it's big difference would be any West Brom players. Any West Brom bronze or silvers go for an absolute ton. So looking at the Germans here, we're clocking in at about a K there. So let's have a look what we got at 850. So clocking in at 850, you still got a couple players there. We might even have to knock it down a little bit further. We're obviously going to whack the basic on as well, just to see where this goes. So there's still quite a few players, so we've obviously got to knock it down a little bit further. 750, we're looking at what, 1, 2, 3 pages at 750. So there's only 3 pages here. Realistically, that's a guaranteed sell on. 800 is probably a fair sell on point. So we're going to say selling on at 800. We're going to pick them up at 650 and below. Let's see what we got there. 650 there. We've got a couple. We'll see if we can snipe at 600, just because we're not seeing too many at that price. And we got a Catabatch off the bat straight away. I do want to apologize, guys, if there is no face cam in this video. I've been seeing throughout the video my face cam has been bugging a little bit, so there's a good chance it probably won't be working today, unfortunately. I've had a few issues with face cam over the last few weeks, really. It's a little bit of a different one. We don't need a max price there. We only need a max for the buy now. Let's have a look at 650. You got these few guys here. We're going to whack it on a 600, and we're just going to see if we can get anything else, and then we will move on to the next method. I am conscious of time, and I'm trying to keep the silver top 5 just under or just around 10 minutes. I wouldn't want it to be too long for you guys, and I do want you guys to enjoy it still, so we're going to try and make it a little bit shorter for yourselves to try and make things a little bit better. Now, it does seem like this method may be a little bit done, so we're going to go over to the rare French Premier League. So we are looking back at Prem for the last 2 filters. So let's have a look what we got here with the basics on. Let's have a look at what we got here with the 700. Nothing there. 1.4, 1.8. Right, so you're looking at 1.5 for the cheapest ones. You got a lot of them set there. You do have some other players. If we take off the price range, you can see who else we got. You got Masset, you got Lemarchard, you got Kamara, you got Saliba. I'm pretty sure there's a few decent players there who you can pick up. Now, if we go for the 1.2 mark for this one, being realistic, just so we can guarantee ourselves a nice little better profit rather than something small, we're going to see what we can keep rocking here. Let's have a look. Anything good for us here? Not too good. I mean, nothing special. We're going to see if we can pick something up, hopefully, and make a ton of coins. Let's have a look. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm seeming a little bit unfocused. It's because I'm trying to work out what the hell is wrong with my camera at the minute. We're going to cut this and obviously go back in. So guys, we're back in, and we're going to finish the method or the set of methods with a nice easy one. We're going to go for England. We're going to go obviously for the basic filter here. I always go the wrong way for the basic chemistry style. Now we're just going to see what we're looking at. 1.2 here. Got a couple of these guys. 1k for a sharp there doesn't sound too bad, but we're going to go to the 950 mark and just see what we can get, because anything at 950 is a snipe. Now if we get kicked out of the market too soon, I do apologize, but we'll call it there. You guys have seen 3 of the filters in action. The last one we didn't really get to see much of, and we're going to hope that we do get a little bit more of this one. I do apologize, as I said before, if face cam isn't in the video. It will just be down to the fact that the face cam software wasn't recording properly. Having some issues with that, not major ones, but little bits here and there, so we do need to get that sorted. Hopefully that can be done by the next video, but we're going to have 2 today, hopefully 1 for tomorrow, and then we'll see what we can get done. Of course, some of it is out of my control. I can't really just be buying computer parts left, right, and center, and I don't actually know what the problem is. I've had a few people try and work it out. It is a little bit of a difficult one. That sharp is looking kind of tempting, but we don't want sharp at 1k, so we're just going to see, is there anyone else coming up at 1k? I hate that they've taken away compare price, because this would be so much easier. We can't snipe at 1k now because there's a sharp there, but anyone else at 1k would probably be a really good profit. So it's a little bit unfortunate. We could snipe midfielders or defenders, but we just have to keep switching between them. It is a little bit sticky. They have, like I said, they've really finessed the market. But we're going to leave it there, guys. Oh my god, on the last one, we got off sharp. Oh, we missed it. We missed it. Guys, hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll see you tomorrow.